Imagine being in a situation where you must let go of something you deeply cherish, something you've fought so hard to keep. Can you release the one person you truly love, even when it feels like you're losing a part of yourself? In today's world, one of the most common heartbreaks is the failure of love. This isn't surprising, given how much our lives are influenced by material wealth. Social media only adds fuel to the fire, becoming a stage where people flaunt their riches. Genuine, unconditional love seems to be a rare find in this environment. At 28, Lamont remained unmarried, and villagers began to speculate about his sexuality. What they didn't know was that Lamont was an introvert, struggling with communication, especially with women. He worked in a small factory near Chiang Mai, living a quiet, unassuming life. One day, his best friend Kriang invited him to a company dinner. Initially, Lamont declined due to financial concerns and insecurities about mingling with successful, well-educated individuals. After much persuasion, Lamont agreed to go. At the dinner, Lamont met Fabian, Kriang's girlfriend's cousin. Fabian was sweet and talkative, and despite his nervousness, Lamont felt an undeniable connection with her. Fabian, 10 years his junior, was preparing for her Madhyam 6 exams, meaning she was about 18. They talked the whole night and exchanged phone numbers before parting. Lamont couldn't stop thinking about her. He bought a phone for Fabian so they could call each other often. They became inseparable, spending hours on the phone each day. Lamont encouraged Fabian to pursue her dreams of becoming a doctor and offered his support in any way he could. As her exams approached, he reassured her and eased her worries. Despite their age difference, they promised to stay true to each other. Fabian excelled in her exams, and Lamont accompanied her to register at Chulalongkorn University, where she pursued her dream of becoming a doctor. He feared their love might fade over time, but they held on to hope. When Fabian was at university, Lamont often thought about their age difference. However, seeing how Fabian treated him and how much she seemed to love him, he always ignored his fears, believing she would never change. Lamont still remembered how Fabian cried, asking him not to forget her when she was away. Thinking of their future, Lamont worked hard to build a better life, saving money to buy an apartment in Chiang Mai. Once a year, he visited Fabian in Bangkok. In her third year at university, Fabian informed her family about their relationship. Her parents asked her to think carefully and not rush into engagement, but Fabian insisted, and they gave their blessing. They got engaged in a simple ceremony, and Lamont continued to support her. Years passed, and Fabian completed her medical studies, returning to Chiang Mai as a doctor. Her success brought immense pride to her family, and their love endured. At family gatherings, Fabian was often the center of attention, while Lamont felt pushed aside. Despite the subtle dismissals, he endured them for Fabian's sake. One day, Fabian's uncle arrogantly offered to repay Lamont for all he had spent on her, but Lamont remained unmoved, valuing Fabian's unchanged character over money. A neighbor, Ananya, revealed that Fabian's uncles and aunts disapproved of their relationship and even considered using black magic to separate them. Lamont shared his concerns with Fabian, who reassured him of her love. As time passed, Lamont noticed a growing distance between them. The silence and unanswered calls felt like a betrayal. One evening, Fabian coldly told him she no longer loved him and had found someone else. Lamont was devastated but restrained himself from lashing out. Despite having some rights in the engagement, Lamont knew it was pointless. He left, feeling like a stranger in his own home. Debt and ridicule weighed him down, and he turned to alcohol. Eventually, he lost his job and returned to his village to start over. Lamont embarked on a new journey as a farmer, his dreams shattered like fragile glass. Everything he once owned, bought on borrowed time, vanished into thin air. Though Fabian lingered in his heart, he had to release the one soul he had loved with all his being. The scars of his past could never be erased, but he sought solace in the earth beneath his feet, hoping to rebuild himself from the ground up. When in love, never overestimate anything, even if you feel she or he is genuine. Leave some space for yourself, a space to run and hide in the event that something goes wrong. Remember this: there's a danger in loving somebody too much.